All right, what's up, guys? So we're back with a quick one. I don't know why I keep saying that, but anyway, I want to talk about one of the most controversial aspects of Guilty Gear Strive. People have been complaining about this since day one, before the game was even out. First time we saw this, the people that hate Guilty Gear Strive is no combos, no air dash, no Okizeme, and then another thing they always talk about, boom, this one right here, baby, the wall break mechanic. So this is very, very, very controversial, right? People hate this mechanic. The boomers hate this mechanic. I think the new players enjoy it and stuff. So, it's divided. Since the game's been out, I liked it from the beginning, dude. I think for Strive, it fits perfectly. But you do lose stuff here. So a little background if you're not familiar with anime games, I guess, or fighting games in general. But usually the game plan is you get your opponent to the corner, you keep them in the corner, and then you just beat the crap out of them. You don't let them move. So let me show you a very quick example. This is not the best example, but here we are. We got the newest DLC in Guilty Gear Strive. Jam Cranberry's right there. But basically, every character in anime games kind of has this. If they get to the corner, they can run some Oki. Let me see if I can just show you a real easy example here. So if Leo, let's go 1, 2, 3. So you see, they didn't break the wall. They're stuck in the corner. So what can I do? 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put out a fireball, and now you're stuck. You have to deal with a high-low right there. Now, ready? I'll go high. Well, I'm playing on a laggy monitor, but you see the idea, right? I could have gone high. So you loop into itself, in the corner, and now, you're stuck. So Leo's not even the scariest one, right? There's a lot of characters that are really, really scary in the wall. They just keep you like this, and it's very hard to get out of. It's very easy to do and hard to escape, and so the idea is that it's not fun. It's not fun. I play fighting games my whole life. It's not fun to be in the corner, but it's kind of, it's the punishment for being in the corner. It's a punishment for getting hit and getting placed there. So people were like, oh man, you're rewarding people for losing and stuff. It's like, no, the wall does a grip of damage. You can kill and you get the meter bonus. So they're like, let's take out that not fun aspect part of the game and just focus more on the neutral. That's the most fun part in Strive, at least for me. It's very fast, flying around, pressing buttons in there. So I personally enjoy the wall break. Do I want it in every fighting game? No. That's the beauty of fighting games. Is they don't all have to be the same. You can have a mechanic in one fighting game is not in a different one. Change is okay. So I've been playing Strive. I like it. I'm having fun. The wall break is no problem at all for me. The only issue, nobody has any idea how that shit works. Nobody knows how the wall break works at all. So one of the number one, I got a picture I saved. It says Allion hates walls. So shout out to Allion Sensei. Very, very technical. Very OG fighting game player, but he's one of the people that is not a fan of walls at all. So he's been complaining about it. He doesn't like the walls. He says the series adds nothing to the genre. Anything they're trying to fix with the wall has already been fixed with better solutions. So this is the one quote. I disagree 1,000%. The wall literally just gets rid of corner Oki, just looping corner Oki. Like what kind of tech is he talking about? So they've added burst. Burst is one idea. The idea of a burst is if you get put in a really bad situation, like getting looped in the corner, it's like, all right, I have a burst, I can get out of there for free. But damage in Strive is so high, you need to burst those combos so you don't die. And then if you have to burst again, you can kind of think of the walls like maybe a second burst, like an automatic corner burst to just get back to neutral here. But I think it adds a ton to the genre, or adds a ton to Strive. Like I said earlier, you don't want this in every single fighting game, but it does a lot. But Alien is not a fan of the wall mechanic to begin with, but he hates that you have no idea how it works. So, here to save the day, we have a 500-page essay from this guy, Ken D. It says, so, wall break is a value that is stored per player. The walls, I'm not going to read it all, don't worry. 300, I know 305, 370, framed that. This dude spent a week writing that, coming up with all these numbers, and it's just completely wrong. Alion's just like, oh yeah, how about this? So here's a video. Why do people try and act like everyone wants to pretend like they understand things they don't? Just be like, I don't know, man. Before we start, let me explain some theories if you don't know. People so far have thought that the wall break is related to damage done. People thought it's related to hits done. People think it's related to specific moves. So nobody really knows, but let's see. Watch this little example from Allion. So you don't, look at this. Ready? 8, 9, 10... 17 hits. He did 17 hits, and he got to the wall, and nothing happened, right? There's a little crack right there, but no break. She's fine. So now he's going to do a combo. Stays in front. 7 wall splat already, right? He could have killed at 7, right? When that wall splat was there, that means the next hit he did, it would have been 8 hits, wall break. So, the idea that more hits in a combo means the wall break, like that's not proven at all. The idea of more damage in a combo is not proven at all. It's nobody knows, right? Nobody knows at all. It seems to have something to do with distance to the wall while you're doing the combo, but there's no easy way to explain what's happening, and that's what, you know, players like Allion are not happy with. So it definitely messes you up too. I can speak from playing. It's not like it ruins your game, but it's definitely times where you try to be optimal, but the wall will splat at a time you're not ready for, and you're like, ah, damn, I can't go for an optimal ender, but you still get the wall break. You still get the bonus right there. But overall, you call me a shill if you want, man. I'm having fun with the wall break. I've talked to people too. People I'm playing offline with. I'm like, man, this is fun. One of the stupidest lines I've ever heard about this game is that it's slow, right? They say Guilty Gear Strive is slow. Guilty Gear Strive is very fast. This is a very, very, if you know how to play fighting game, if you're good, this game is very, very, very fast. The neutral, flying around mid-screen, very, very quick game, and that's what's the most fun. The most fun part of Strive for me is the neutral game. Flying around, you know, mobile, playing footsies, air back, that's all that stuff. So more time doing that, less time knocked down in the corner, you know, playing the blender like in some other games. You know, I'm fine with that for Strive. That's my take. You know, there's no correct answer. But I'm gonna stand up. People have been bullying my buddy the wall. They've been bullying the wall since the beginning. The other thing too is the damage is so high, right? The damage right now in Strive is so high. The idea in fighting games is, right, the damage is lower, you get him to the wall, and then you start opening him up. You know, I'm gonna mix you up 2 times and that'll kill. And this game's like, nah, screw that. Hit you, damage is huge, get you to the wall, break it, we're back to neutral. Next is gonna win. It's still like the same amount of hits, maybe even less in Strive, I don't know, but you know, it's you know, just a different style for the same thing, right? You still get rewarded. You still get the big reward for getting the hit, getting into the corner, right? You still, it's not like, oh, it helps out the loser here. It's fine. But anyway, that's my take on it. I want to hear what other people think too. Like I said, I think it's older players that are expecting Guilty Gear to be a certain way are not a fan. You know, where's my corner loops? Like, how come I can't loop you Oki loop over and over again? I think newer players, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. That's what your job. So anyway, like always, I'm rambling. That means it's time to end. Leave a comment. Let me know how you're feeling, how you enjoying Strive so far with the wall breaks. Whatever you do, though, don't try and explain them. If you try and explain the wall, you're just going to sound like an idiot. You're going to think you sound smart. You're going to think you sound like an intellectual, and then it's like, no. You might fool some people, but you're not fooling us, man. So don't be in the YouTube comments debating and trying to crack the code here, man. I don't know. But anyway, like always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.